not too many people expected David Lemieux to really put up some type of like again, I always DVR, certain the fights that I can at least. So I mean, there's really nothing to rewatch. Give my predictions. But yeah, so I'm watching. I see my connection so unstable. That's why like my videos like they'll cut in, cut out like that. Like they're just editing by themselves and shit. Hey, that's why I look. I got my own little personal editor. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. That's what it feels like, man. It's crazy. All right. All right. So David Benavidez, how did he look today? I want to make sure I'm talking when this doesn't say stability, you know, inconsistent or whatever it says. It says, oh, unstable connection. All right. So, how did Benavidez look today? You know what I mean? How did he look today? I think he looked really good. I feel like I was on Young Billy Boxing channel on. I was on the panel, but I was in the chat room and shit, right? And I felt what a couple people said though, man, because a couple people were like David didn't have to use his distance. And that's exactly what I felt like, man. This is exactly what I thought. I felt like David Benavidez, Brown Ben, he didn't have to use his distance. You know what I'm saying to win this fight. Which which he's done in a few fights. So he don't got to use his distance. He just he like strictly attacking shit, right? So that's what I feel like. I feel like Benavidez didn't have to show like too many boxing skills, like his boxing skills, like his arsenal. Like I feel like many people are saying this. Many people are saying that we've seen a very lesser version of David Lemieux. But if you want to be technical, we've seen a lesser version of David Benavidez as well because he didn't have to like use, you know, 7 to 9 out of his skill bag. You know what I'm saying? He just had to use 1 through 3. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have to dig too deep, basically. So I feel like we didn't see the best out of David Benavidez either. But what I do feel though, I feel like the fact that I forgot who said it, but David Benavidez came in like 164 or some shit, way slimmer than what he normally comes in at, right? Hey, I think that shit right there really was one of the reasons why he looked so damn good. Because I thought David Benavidez was going to stop David Lemieux within like 4 rounds, man. And it came to fruition. And one of the reasons why I thought that was because I feel like Benavidez, like for the first time, I heard that he weighed in at a lesser amount. You know what I mean? So which means I feel like he was more like disciplined, more motivated. And he was talking about Dave Benavidez was talking about Mike Tyson naming him the Mexican monster and shit. So he felt like he was more like hyped up to like snap out. So yeah, I feel like Dave Benavidez, man, like he's definitely like he knows. Also, I think he knows that the gravity of the situation. It's a title eliminator, right? It's a title eliminator, which means he's gonna either Canelo Alvarez is gonna drop his belts, right? Or Canelo Alvarez is gonna fight his ass. So this is a big step, man. This is a very big step. People were trying to say before this fight how David Benavidez was in what was taking like cherries and shit. Man, there was a reason why it was like it's like when people try to say Canelo was taking cherries to become undisputed. Like, come on, man. Like, he had to do this for a reason. Like, he's trying to become the title eliminator, which means he's gonna be in line to fight the champions, the best Canelo, right? I think it's Canelo, right? The best, man. So no, this was good. It's really good. It's really good, and he looked really good. As far as his strategy and everything, man. Like, yeah, he looked good. He didn't have to like use too much of his distance, too much of his length. He was more inside, more trying to be powerful. I like that. David's quick enough, man. Benavidez is quick enough to, because he's very tall, so he's used to it. But like David Lemieux tried to get low a couple of times, and Benavidez quickly reacted like punch low at him, like punch like down at his head and shit, right? So that shit was dope too. So I'm saying like little things like that. Like I'm just saying like it shows how quick he is. Though he's very quick. To me that's what it shows. Because I'm saying for someone, and he's tall though, so he's used to punching down. So I'm not gonna put too much stock into it. But I'm just saying, Benavidez is gifted, man. Young too, 23, 24, some shit like that. Oh, it's over. Dave Benavidez, he's definitely on the rise. I think he's a star now and shit, right? But I think he's on the rise to like superstardom, for real, superstardom. So you know what I mean. I don't know. I just felt like that was it was a good ass fight. It was a good ass fight, man. Fucking and so yeah, I feel like I had to just give my little breakdown on what I feel like my reaction to the fight. But also there was right after the fight there was that all access 24/7. Rolando Rolly Romero versus Tank Davis and shit, right? Tank, which is one of my favorites and shit. I never even liked Rolling, man, to tell you the truth, right? Especially back in the day and shit, man. Because I was more of a Brian Garcia fan and shit, right? So I was like, man, I didn't care for Rolling and shit. But after watching that All Access and shit, which with Tank and Rolly or whatever, I mean, I started warming up to Rolly and shit before that, but after watching that All Access, man, I kind of feel like Rolly has a good chance of winning, man. Straight up, like he has not even so much the like skills and shit, right? I think this fight's gonna be way more mental, emotional, and spiritual than all like straight physical. Straight up, it's gonna be way more mental and emotional and spiritual. You know what I mean? Spiritual meaning like there's things that you really can't explain that might tell you that, hey man, do might lose, do might win, whatever, you know what I mean? Mental as far as like who might look away before the other, or who might say something that's a little more that seems kind of mentally like weak. Emotional, emotional, like what someone's feeling as they're speaking, you know what I'm saying? Like truly, like their emotion, like just like this, you can just hear it in their voice and shit, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's all that's gonna play a part more than just the physical. The skills pay the bills. The proverb we always hear in boxing: skills pay the bills. I feel like with most fights, it's way more than just the physical. You know what I mean? So unless it's just like a straight up like C plus fighter versus A plus fighter, but I'm saying like something like this and shit. It's a little closer. It's a championship fight, and like it's I feel like it's just not gonna just be a lot about skills and physicality and shit. Because honestly, physicality would go to Rolly, skills would go to Tank. So if we want to talk about physicality, it's gonna go to Rolly, skills gonna go to Tank. You know, but I think like I just think it's way more than that. I think it's about belief, man. I think belief is everything. You don't got, seriously, belief is everything. If you don't got belief, then there's just a wall right there. There's a wall right there, which will eventually be the cause of your demise, because you will lose every hope and feeling you have in yourself and be overwhelmed with doubt. So I'm saying like that's a big thing, belief. And Rolly's old retarded ass. He really believes, man. Rolly really believes he's gonna win. So that's another thing, though. But it's a few things that's kind of making me lean towards Rolly winning, man. Honestly, like I was on a young Billy boxing earlier and shit, man, and I fucking said Rolly's gonna win. So shit, I jumped out there, man. So I gotta go with it now. Fuck it, I gotta go with it now. So yeah, Rolly's gonna win. Rolly's gonna win, man. Straight up, it's gonna be the best thing too for everybody. But yeah, so that's one reason why I feel also that way, because I feel like that's really the only man. What a card is that going to be? Eris Landry Laura versus O'Sullivan, and then we got what was that? Is that Abel Ramos de Santa Maria, or is that Jesus Ramos? Oh Jesus! Nah, bro, that's my dude, man. I've been made a man. I made when I first started on this YouTube, like making videos and shit. I made one on Jesus Ramos, man. He's a beast. Abel's cousin, beast. So hey, that's me a hell of a look. Hey man, PBC always has great cards. You know that? I mean, that's what I'm realizing. PBC has some good ass cards, man. So, but okay, yeah. So yeah, the fight's a week away, so definitely I want to see some more. I want to feel some more. I want to think about some more before I can be like. But as of now, man, for what I just seen, like from All Access and from just like everything up, like building up to this fight and all that shit, man, I really believe Rolly's gonna fuck around and pull it off, man. I think he's gonna pull out he's gonna pull out the up, he's gonna pull out that upset. You know what I mean? Seriously. Mm, we'll see though. But I don't know. A lot of shit, man. I feel like I had to get on some logical boxing, you know, just info or whatever you want to call it. Um, thoughts, my boxing thoughts. I had to get on some logical boxing thoughts, man. It's been a while since I need a. I've been doing. I'm a dancing on this goddamn channel for the longest, getting drunk and dancing, smoking bud. So I feel like I gotta. All right, let me drop one for real. So yeah, man. So Benavidez looked very good today. No matter how wore out and old they might say about David Lemieux. You know what I mean? Yeah, Benavidez looked good. I don't think it's really fair to talk about too many like future opponents right now. I feel like it's a lot more. It's gonna be a lot more time to talk about that. Just give David his Benavidez his as they say his flowers, man. Well, no, I think that just means give his flowers like before someone dies or some shit. So yeah, to give him his credit, he did really good, very good. Now another thing I gotta try to do, cause God damn, my son. Oh. Mm-mm. Oh. Ah, fucking bitch. Ah, so fucking stupid too. It's not even fucking hard. Irritating. So irritating. Make sure my stability is still connected. Woo! Almost. I highly suggest everybody go watch this All Access, man. This shit, Showtime, with All Access Showtime versus Tank and Rolly Romero. This is great, so great. One all right, so one scene, right? One scene that I think was like very like endearing and shit. You know what I mean? Like it really made me like Rolly more and shit. Is all right. So Rolly came into the gym with the Connect Four, like the old school game and shit, right? The Connect Four, whatever. And he sat down. He was like, "Hey, I get some cat that he knew or something, right? Somebody who trains there. He's like, hey man, I bet you $1,000 if you can beat me or not." if you can beat me in Connect Four. And dude was literally hitting the punching bag. And when Rolly said that, he literally stopped and was like, he took off his gloves, got like, and as he was walking up, he looked at somebody else, was like, "Hey, what the fuck you want me to do?" Like he literally was like, "Hey, what the fuck you want me to do?" You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. And then to go further with it, he was like, "What you want me to do?" So then he gets in front of Rolly, and Rolly was like, "Well, what are you gonna give me if I win and shit?" And the dude was like, "You don't got no money, man." He was like, "You don't got no money." He was like, I got $20 though." And Rolly was like, "All right, run it." I'm saying like the fact from the very beginning to for how dude believed in Rolly that Rolly was really gonna give him $1,000 if he lost the Connect Four. I'm saying, man, it's not just about skills pay the bills, man. Like they know it's about the will too. Skills pay the bills, but the will also pays the bills. I was trying to think of like something funny and shit. Skills pay the bill, but will tells the real. Okay. What about that one? Skills pay the bills, but will tell the real. Will that's not right. But will tells the real. Skills pay the bills. Will tells the real. See, it's that fourth goddamn word, man. Don't sound right. Skills pay the bills, but the will tells. Oh, but the okay. Skills pay the bills, but the will tells the real. Okay. Skills pay the bills, but the will shows the real. The will shows the real. The will the will's the real deal. I don't fuck, man. It's a good one though. God damn it. Anyways, saying deserves to be said about that one. It really does. Here we go. Yes. No. My stability has finally been okay this time. Okay. Mm. So awkward too. This awkward ass position I'm in right now, but it's all good though. Fuck that. Gotta adapt. I try to cover it up though. I covered that one up. Yeah. You got to go. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I said, give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to give me one reason to stay here. Give me one reason to stay here. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I said, give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Stay here. Okay. Stay here. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I said, give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I said, I don't want to leave you lonely. Please, gotta make me change it. One time. Rollys Gonna Win. I think Rollys Gonna win now. I'm watching the All Access right now, man. They're having way too much fun, and they're thinking that Rolly's gonna lose everything. They thought what I thought. That Rolly's. They thought what I thought. Skills pay the bills, but the will. Fuck. I was hoping that I came out with something pretty like clever right there on the spot. But the word, but something different at least. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I'm gonna get better at all that shit. Singing, playing the guitar, everything. I don't give a fuck. Fighting, everything. Patience. Oh, my patience is pretty good. My patience is pretty good. Maybe they don't need readjusting. Boom. Right there. Oh shit, it's great, yo. Right here, look. Look. It's the part I was talking about, yo. It's the part I was talking about earlier. They can't cut it off of this fucking part. It's stupid they do. Right here, look. Look, he took that shit off quick, yo. He said, I got 20. Look. Look, look. Oh, you gotta watch it, man. Rolly has, yeah. What that told me is that Rolly has a lot of At least he keeps it real, man, with his words, for sure. Like dude knew, like, hey, man, I can possibly win $1,000 right now for playing this fucking Connect Four. So I'm gonna go ahead and like wrap up the gloves real fast and hop in. And he was like, but he was like, I got 20, man. Like, I got 20. And then Roy was like, fuck it. He was like, shake on it, shake on it. So okay, I'll give Rolly that. Dude has a lot of honor, man. I'll give him that. Dude has honor. Just from that little shit, I think he does. Irritating. Whew. Man, I don't even want to keep going with this too. It's like really irritating, man.